Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We stand for the national anthem of France. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. There's the whistle. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Chucky! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Goal! France! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Bakula! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And he's gone looking for safety. Rodri. Llorente. Pedri. Played out to the left flank. And here's Gavi. And it's Rodri. That's put paid to the danger. And it's Gavi. Chance! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Unai Simon claims comfortable. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Gavi, and he's managed to get free. Cross needs to be good. Hernandez attempts a clearance. Oh, that's Ferran Torres! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Opts for safety. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, super ball! Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Ferran Torres, and he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Doué. That's going wide left. Now it's Barcola. Strong running down that left flank. Barcola. Driven in. Kubasi. Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's destined for the flank. No, he refuses to take the bait. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now who's going to be first to this? It's a good foot in there. Referee has just said play on. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Traumeri. Good ball, good take. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries a shot! Now it's Gavi. Fabian Ruiz. That is good alertness. He's looking wide. Llorente. Passing is crisp and sharp. Just eases him off the ball. Barcola. He's got away. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mikel Oyarzabal. Shifted it to the flank. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Gavi has created one goal already. That's good running with the ball. That has been slung wide. Ferran Torres. So what can they make of this? Now that looks a decent ball. Llorente is in a really good position out wide. And it's been hooked away. And they're quick to get it back. Shoots! He doesn't look too happy with that. Koundé. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Koundé for Olise. Now it's Oyarzabal. Cherki. Knocks it into space. It's Dembele! Oh, that was no routine save.
Dembele is offering a wry smile there.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Gavi. And it's Cucurella. Pedri. Now it's Olise. The muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a promising position. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Pedri. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Barcola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Koundé. France have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Great ball, and he's in here. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, important interception. Chouameni. No, he is not giving anything away. Cucurella. He is through here. Chouameni simply refused to be outdone there. Ah, now can they counter? Plays the return pass. Dembele being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Laporte kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's shifting through the gears here. He's in a great position. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So not long left in this now. Extra time is imminent. Unless something dramatic happens now. Good read, needed to be.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, shooting chance! Yamal's cross. Impressive jump! Goal! Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Spread it left. And it's Ruiz.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Fabian Ruiz. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Now it's Yamal. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. 2 minutes to be added on. Chouameni. And here's Olise. Doué. Fabian Ruiz. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So that is it, the end of the road. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, what can I say?
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. And the finish! Goal! France! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will...
Chance, surely! And a neat finish! And once more we are all square, you score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Not the most accurate pass. Gavi stood his ground strongly. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Oyarzabal. And here's Ferran Torres. He's shifting through the gears here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And they can counter here. Cherki. Played through into space. And here's Barcola. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Doué. Doué going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Oyarzabal.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's fabulous. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Hernandez. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Doué. Looking to play him in. Cherki receives it in a good position here. Cherki! And that is wildly off target. Rodri. And it's Llorente. To Laporte. Pedri. And it's Cucurella. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's picked his shapes to shoot! Goal! France! And they're back in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Half an hour played now. He's under a lot of pressure there. A lot of space. Barcola! Oh, good finish. They are purring, truly purring. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
France go up by 2 and are looking good.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's got away. Takes aim and crosses. And straight back out. And they're quick to get it back. Barcola absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
France with the corner, they're first. Great ball and he's in. Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So now the difference is 3.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, it's Fabian Ruiz. He's going for goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Pedri with the short one. Pings it across. Getting up there! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Oh no, this does not look good. Saliba clears without hesitation. Ferran Torres. There's the shot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And he shoots! And yes, it's there!
But pour l'équipe d'Espagne. Après 44 minutes de jeu par le numéro 8.
Spain may be down, but not out just yet.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Goes for a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oyarzabal clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! And it's in! And deep into first half stoppage time. a timely strike. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Spain now just needing one.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
So, a temporary halt to the action. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. It's got in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Now it's Oyarzabal. That's a shade optimistic.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And he plays one through. And he's managed to get free. Dembele, pass somewhat off target. Laporte. And Kubasi. And it's Ruiz. Llorente.
France really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Pedri plays it short. No way through, so back it comes. Shoots! In he goes again! And he's there to get it away. No, he's not going to get any further than that.
Pedri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that'll be a goal kick. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Chouameni. That could spell trouble. That's a sharp pass. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And it's Hernandez. Now, can they get him away? And this is Dembele, delivered in. Unai Simon claims it without any fuss. Nico Williams. Cucurella, Nico Williams. He's having a pop! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Fabian Ruiz most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Changement en cours.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Doué. Mikel Oyarzabal. Nicely spread. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Spain have opted to make another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Changement.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Showing good feet. He's in a great position. And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Koundé. Now it's Olise. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Doué in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Pedri. Now it's Fabian Ruiz.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
Now it's Williams. Caresses it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's lofted through here.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
That is ended up in no man's land. Saliba. And it's Tchouaméni.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps
That's
additionnel.
Doué. He has found the way through. Now it's Dembele. Cross into the box. Can he finish? Oh, he's done it! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! That was easy. Almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
France look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Chouameni kept his eye. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. France have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
France can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demanderai de déposer vos détritus dans les poubelles situées dans les accès principaux. D'avance, merci.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly.
And there they are. Please welcome our players.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Special. Now stand by for this.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Well, we're on the way. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Kane. Played through into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, someone I really like, Peter, is Lautaro Martinez. The graft, the energy, the dynamism, he's got all those properties we expect from South American forwards. And he's also someone who's quite happy to drop back, whether to receive the ball or to make up defensive numbers.
I think the opposition defence... Oh, he's been caught napping! Paz is there, and he can get that clear. Argentina do have a chance to counter here. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Kane. Another chance from a corner. He leaps for it! Goal, England! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 20,
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Paredes. Paz. Oh, that was vital.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's on it, can he get away? Now, can they get him away? Rice, that has been slung wide. And it's Messi. Nice bit of trickery.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that...
Gordon! And over, just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Otamendi. And it's Molina. Argentina are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Bellingham. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Gordon. He has found the way through. And it's played in. Martinez deals with that nice and simple. Paredes. And Paz. Now it's Martinez. Threads one in. And a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Plays it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good ball! Can he finish? He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
England are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Delivered across. Lo Celso. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there.
There will be 1 minute.
Now it's Gordon. Madueke! And it's come back out to him. So, a temporary halt to the action. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Great vision. Now, who's going to be first to this? And again! Wow, that's another chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. James. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's had it nicked away. Rice. It's not an especially good pass, that. Stones. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nicely spread. And here's Madueke. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. A probing pass.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Lo Celso. Swung over. Now it's Simeone. That is lovely. Looking to play him in. Paz. Konsa can clear it away.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Now it's Simeone. And that's really well manoeuvred. Madueke. Now it's Kane. Martinez. Can he get it through? Bellingham. Anderson, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Gordon. He's found a way through. Gordon proves just a little bit too strong. Martinez chasing after it. O'Reilly. And it's Stones. And it's Bellingham. Spread it left. Looking for options for movement. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Saka coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Madueke. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Bukayo Saka.
Romero. Paredes being watched hawkishly here.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Now it's Kane. Rice. Tries to pass it through. Crosses it in here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Paz. Here's Lo Celso. Messi has the space to scheme. Bellingham. Ball's played through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's a good ball. Otamendi with the clearance. That's a corner kick.
Substitution for England, number 10.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Gordon.
Anderson! It's run loose. And another try! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
England find a position of real strength now. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Argentina really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. O'Reilly. Eze, and he's being shifted off it. Just 5 minutes left. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that pass just didn't quite work. O'Reilly getting this one clear. Tries to get it clear. And he can clear it away. Paredes. Knocks it out wide.
There will be 3 minutes at
Well
a
seen,
time.
saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Anderson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's that. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The ultimate disappointment. Your reflections then, Jim?
Argentina really looked like they were just second to everything.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Paz thinks about the shot. Space for him to turn and look. That is lovely. Oh, good climb! He will be livid with himself. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Reece James, has been given two tasks here: to drive at and to beat people, then delivering quality balls into the box, often played early and unpredictable. The other being to join in with the high press when playing on the front foot. He's a terrific talent.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone... Impressive jump! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
That is good progress on the left. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Played out towards the right wing, and it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Spread out to the left. Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Madueke. Anderson. Now it's Madueke. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Gordon! He's free, he has got space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Paz. Now it's Martinez. And this is Messi. Rice attempts a clearance. Ball is over the line. Stood up well to him there. Hangs in a cross. Header! Goal! Argentina! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not kicking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 9, Lautaro Martinez.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Madueke. Nice control.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Kane. Gets a good foot in there.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he latch on to this?
Great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. Big chance! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
England restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Simeone. That has not gone well. Rice. Now Anderson, nicely spread. James. He's found a way through. Strong running down that left flank. He is through here. Great ball, and he's in here. He's in a great... And the shot! Goal! Argentina! And they've got their lead back. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
53 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
Argentina with the lead. Gordon. Great vision. Gordon. He's got away. Gordon's cross. He leaps for it. Crossbar comes to the rescue. And he gets rid in a hurry. Good running, strong, and Gordon! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And it's half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Argentina leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And it's Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. Shifted it to the flank. Well read, and the danger is averted. Romero. Paz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Simeone has it in a wide position. That has been knocked clear. Played out to the left flank. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's nice. This looks promising. Good ball, good take. Bellingham. Kane. And it's Bellingham. Madueke looking to receive it in space. Paredes. Simeone has created 1 goal already. He's found space here. Chance! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Martinez really had to do more with such a good ball. It goes down as avoidable waste.
Now it's Simeone. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Argentina have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
There's the crossfield ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. Martinez under intense pressure.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
England can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Substitution for England, number 10, Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 21, Messi.
Lo Celso. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Gordon. And that is expertly dealt with. Distributed tidily. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Lo Celso. Now it's Martinez. Now this could be a chance. And he is... Can he finish? It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
England making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Substitution for England, number 8.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Simeone receives it in a good position here. Shot, surely! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Menu. James. James kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kane. Menu. Now it's Menu. And it's Eze. Threads one in, and he was quick to react. Romero. Looking for options for movement. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Menu. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, this looks sharp. That has been slung wide.
2 added minutes has been
2
indicated.
minutes to be added on. He's found a way through. Kane. That has ended up in no man's land. Knocks it into space. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Argentina have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Argentina really deserve a lot of credit for what...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Begley.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. A truly great anthem. Now, can they do better? Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
This fella Martinez is the latest striking talent to emerge from Argentina, and the way he likes to operate from deeper positions draws comparisons with some of the very finest from his country. More of an auxiliary striker in my view, though. Wants the ball to feet, and he's better playing off a centre forward, so he's someone to watch.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And we're underway. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. He is through here. Looking to play him in. Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful!
What a perfect way to spark the game. The perfect statement of intent, the perfect timing, and the perfect finish.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Messi! Messi!
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Over to the right flank. Montiel has it out wide and in space. Tries to cross. Real chance! Oh, it's gone in!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And the through ball. He has found the way through. And Messi! That's going to go a long way. That's an imaginative pass. Tries a shot! Has another go! But he's left disappointed. Well, played right into his path. Goes for a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Messi! Messi!
Three 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's going wide left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Brazil already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. McAllister.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's having a shot! And a neat finish! They are purring, truly purring! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Can he finish? And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Messi.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention.
Big chance! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Messi. Messi.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. And the finish! And one more try! Not out the best in the keeper. And it's been taken short. The cutback. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And he's had it nicked away. He's got away. Fernandez wins the duel this time. Aims beyond the defence. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Almada. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi. That's the keeper's ball. Fernandez. Now it's Messi. Martinez. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. The ball finding himself in space. Argentina claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Messi goes short. Now Martinez! Oh, denied at the last. Messi with the short one. Cross needs to be good. And that has been knocked clear. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he can thump it away. And it's Fernandez. Nice sequence of passes, this. Messi! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
De Ligt. And he is dashing away. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Serginho. And De Ligt. Not the most convincing of passes. Cafu. Ambitious ball here. Space for him to turn and look. Pings in across. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Aquí están ambos equipos preparados.
Down to business again.
Brazil really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Now the ball in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Hangs in across. Oh, good effort! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Almada. Medina. And it's McAllister, distributed tidily. And here's the pull. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Ball in towards the middle. That's a decent clearance. Crossed in once more.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Serginho. That's Fitz. And it's Serginho. That's destined for the flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
He's rising! And that has flown over.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Threads one in. Thinks about the shot. He's found a way through. McAllister.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And that was asking for too much. Neymar. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. McAllister. Fernandez. Played out to the left flank. Almada. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. A corner it is then.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 16.
Argentina choosing to make the first change.
Número 15.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Elects to cross. Chance! No joy, but a decent try.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Montiel. McAllister. Fernandez, who has set up 2 goals. Now it's Messi. De Paul. Ruben Neves kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Placed a return pass. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Messi. Pinches it off him. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they've finally cottoned on to the fact that this centre-forward is talented, highly talented.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 22.
Argentina making
Número
further
10.
changes here, and
Messi.
in quick succession.
Entran número 9. Número 21.
Terrific effort! Oh, terrific save. Somewhat off target, spread to the right, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's superb.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
This is Messi. Oh, it's come loose. And again. And that's a tiny finish. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Convertido en el minuto 82. Número 19.
Brazil get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. And he's forced to go back.
Well, they're really trying hard to change the complexion of this game, and surely it's only a matter of time before they can grab a goal. They're absolutely pounding away to get it. It's superb effort.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Could move up a gear here. Romero spots it and intercepts. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Haaland. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal. Nice control. Knocks it into space. Crossing. Gonzalez. And it's McAllister. Tacho gets over and intercepts. Spread out to the left. Has a look and plays it forward. De Paul. And it's Wirtz. And he's in on goal. Takes a shot! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Serginho. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, beautifully shapes to shoot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's a really well-measured ball. Forced to go back. Haaland. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's through here. Yamal shoots! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Aos 16 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 19.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Yamal. Brazil have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now the breakaway. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, important interception. Ruben Neves. Over to the other side. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Wirtz. Messi thinks about the shot. That'll be a corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a promising position. Aims beyond the defence. And it's made its way to him. He's picked his way through. Wirtz, who's set up one goal so far. Haaland. Nice bit of trickery. Deftly away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Nicely spread. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ruben Neves. He's looking wide. Now it's Haaland. And he cuts out the supply. Strong running down that left flank. Nicely weighted ball. Ruben Neves. Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide. Cross needs to be good. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ruben Neves. That pass isn't the best. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Messi. And it's Ruben Neves.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Wirtz. To Ruben Neves. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Brazil really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Brazil firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So the action resumes. Back towards the middle. Spread out to the left. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good ball out wide. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That has not gone well. Knocks it out wide. Yamal has found the net here, of course. Neymar. Ruben Neves. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Cafu has a look up and delivers. Haaland! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
It's a pretty loose pass. It's a sharp pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the pass is intercepted. And that's another good win of the ball. Neymar shifted it to the flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
So what can they make of this? Oh, easy pickings there. Ruben Neves. And that's gone loose. He's having a pop! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Teremos uma substituição.
Mexico choosing to make the first change.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Passing nice. He's having a hit! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Yamal. No way through. Out for a throw. Mexico making further changes here and in quick succession.
Substituição em andamento.
He has found a way through. This might spell... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. And the shot! And that's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Can he finish? Goal! Do not write them off. Back they come. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's found a way through. Great vision. Oh, there's the shot! Goal! Mexico! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Good ball, good take. And he thumps it clear and reclaimed it in a trice.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Messi is the team's great visionary. And the return pass. Very nicely done. Messi gets on his bike and on the move.
Brazil really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
He's shifting through the gears here, and the shot! That's going to go a long way. And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Chance to deliver. Cafu attempts a clearance. Lovely feet. He is through, tries a shot! This time, surely! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Brazil did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made...